program by College Dunia. I have Dr. Umakant, Director of Institute of Rural Management, Anand, IRMA. Sir has been associated with the institute for more than 3 years. Sir has been awarded IRMA Keval Noria Award for Academic Leadership in Management Education 2024 by All India Management Association. Sir, I welcome you to our program.
Thank you very much for having me in your platform.
So, sir, starting with our first questions, you have held key positions at Institute of Rural Management, Anand, throughout your professional career. What are the factors that keeps you connected with education sector?
Thank you for this question. I have been associated with this academic sector for more than 2.5 decades. And during my journey, I have been interacting with various academic institutions, academia, government policy makers, and the household at the grassroots level. In this particular field, we get opportunity to interact with people, say budding managers, and we get to know a lot about how things are going to be shaped and what works and what doesn't work and how the policies are going to be formulated, which will benefit not only the citizens of the country but also the corporate sector. And this is a sector where you can generate knowledge and disseminate knowledge and talk to people, give your ideas. So these are certain things which always motivate us to be in the academic area.
Absolutely agree with your point, sir. So, sir, moving to our next question. Being the director of Institute of Rural Management, Anand, what is your philosophy of leadership? How would you describe your leadership style?
Well, as the director of an institute like IRMA, always I have been trying to take people along with me. The students here are not called students, but they are from the day one, we call them the participant. That shows a kind of importance and responsibility we give to them. And this being a 40-plus-year-old institute, we have to adapt strategic and transformational leadership so that the institute can be taken to the next level. And always we have to give people respect, the due respect, and as much as possible make it create an ecosystem where everybody strive. So that's the kind of leadership philosophy which I follow.
Okay, sir. So, like more into this, when you first came to Institute of Rural Management, Anand, what was your vision for the institute and how it has evolved over time, and how far along are you implementing that vision?
So the institute mission and vision of the institute is to professionalize the institutions which are working in the rural sector. And the commitment that we have or the institute has made is to help build an ecosystem for the development of the rural economy. So with that mission and vision, I have started my journey at IRMA, and we are trying to scale as high as possible in our mission and vision. But we have been, I think, as an institute able to do better, because now our ranking we have improved from 70 plus to now it's 49 plus. And being recognized by not only the development sector but also almost all the state government and central government. That's what we give more importance to, play a leading role and providing information to the development sector for building building policies and help budding managers to understand the problems which the rural economy faces and come up with solutions that help them become a good household and good agents in the economics.
So, sir, moving to our next question. How is your institute different from other conventional universities, institutes or colleges?
Thank you for this question. I think IRMA is one of its kind as an institution focused on development sector. We have the main focus of this the institution is to professionalize the organization which are working in the rural sector. And the USP of the program that we are running here is our village field segment, where the students at the end of the first term, they go and stay in the village for 2 months, where they get an opportunity to understand the lifestyle and the institutions which are working in the rural areas, and they could able to appreciate the problems, so that when they come back and start doing their professional courses, they are able to see the link between the questions and answers and the problems, how the problems are going to be resolved by using the modern theories, management theories. So that is the USP of this program, and that helps us to stay apart or stay different from the other mainstream B schools that are that you will find in this country.
So, sir, talking more about the programs, how do you strategize about the key programs and plan the administration for Institute of Rural Management, Anand?
So actually we always try to integrate the practical exposure, but with the theories or courses that we offer as part of the postgraduate diploma in rural management. And always our perspective is going to be how the rural economy is going to be developed, improved, so that people are going to lead a better life. And we do it in three manners. Of course, one is creating the knowledge. Second is by interacting with the policymakers and development sector, the case studies that we develop.
So, sir, adding into programs, how do you strategize about the key programs and plan for the administration for Institute of Rural Management, Anand?
So when we develop our curriculum is basically integrated with the rural issues and challenges that we see in the rural economy. So our courses are heavily loaded with practical exposure to the students. So as I told you earlier, they start their program with village field segment, and where they understand the problems and the ground reality. And at the end of the first year, of course, whatever they learn, they take it to the summer internships, and we have live projects where they try to work with the professionals to gain more knowledge about how the market operates. So every time when we develop curriculum, we interact with the policymakers, we interact with academicians, and we try to update the curriculum in such a manner that when the students, they graduate, they are not in a position to appreciate the challenges that are encountered by the rural institutions and households and the government. So that's basically precisely what we try to do.
So, sir, my last question is, what do you think should be the Institute of Rural Management and top priority over the next 5 years?
Well, the priority is going to make the legacy much stronger, because we inherited a legacy with a strong value system, and IRMA is known to be an institution within heart. So I think the next step, not just 5-10 years, but even coming 20-30 years, the institute has a major role to play in helping the organization, so that a major objective of converting the economy into a developed economy by 2047 can be accomplished. So our objective, we want to contribute in a big manner how when we talk about Sehkar se Samriddhi, or doubling the income of the farmer. So those are the things which we want to contribute and train our students to appreciate these concepts, and when they graduate and work in the market, either with the corporate sector or the development sector, they help these sectors accomplishing these objectives.
Okay, sir, that's all from my side. Thank you for giving us your valuable time and sharing all your knowledge and experience with us. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.